I don't know about you, but I've been thinking, is the government going to round us up and put us in the gulags? Us that want to speak our truth, are us that don't want to stay censored, are we going to be thrown into the gulag? Well, this is a great song to think over this with. That's right, it's way too jacked for the gulag by An0maly. Go ahead and play this off of this Spotify, and we'll go ahead and go over the song.
You already know what it is. A lot of people trying to tell me, oh my god, you should be so scared. You know, pushing fear just like the media, just on a different side. And I be told them, I'm about to get too jacked for the gulag, sorry.
Just off that intro alone, I'll go ahead and go over what was said. Y'all know what it is? A lot of people trying to tell me, quote, oh my god, you should be so scared, end quote. You know, pushing fear like the media, just on a different side. And I already told him, laughs. I'm about to get too jacked for the gulag. It's alright. And that just goes over how everyone wants us to be so scared right now. Oh, they take the media's ideas of the COVID-19 and they just push it. Push it, push. Like, I've had people last year tell me over 1 million people have died in America. No, it has not happened, but they do not care about the reality of what is actually happening. They instead just have this fear that's coming from the media. And they want us to just be so scared. They're trying to force us that are not scared to become scared, but it has not worked. We all went out of this tyranny and brought back into a real normal society. We don't care about your flippin' new normal. We say take your new normal, shove it up your ass, and that will go back to a regular normal. Go ahead and listen to the rest of this.
I'm way too jacked for the gulag. I ain't getting caught like it was a game of school tag. LC, you wanna put me on to the food stamps, but I don't want government to make the move. I ain't decided if I wanna block or reboot that pandemic flow like it's coming out of Wuhan. I just praise Christ. Stay away you humans, but if you want beef, I'm shoving up the moon. Hey, I'm way
Right there he said, I'm way too jacked for the gulag. Stating what An0maly's been saying is that he's been working out. He's actually make sure he's staying too jacked for that gulag. And then he states, I ain't getting caught like it was a game of school tag. And he's like, if you come after me, I'm not getting caught. And AOC wants to put him on the food stamps. In other words, she wants to put us all on the food stamps. But I don't want government to make their move yet. And that just goes over a lot of our ideas when we're in this movement. Like, we might be against defunding the police, but is it really time to fund them before we get our rights back? That is the biggest question as well. There's a lot of terrible laws that they would be enforcing as well, and you got to think, do we really want them to get more funds while we have no rights in our own country? And then he does a playful flow, can't decide if I want a blonde or brunette, panic flow like it's coming out of Wuhan. And that just goes over the COVID-19 coming out of China, being the China virus. And I just praise Christ, stay away from you humans, is the other line. And that just goes over how we need to get closer to Christ right now and stay away. Well, he's actually being stay away from the brainwashed humans. But if you want beef, I'm serving up Hunan. Hey. And that is the Chinese beef. So we'll go ahead and go into the second lines, and we'll go ahead and listen to that.
fast for the gulag. I don't trust y'all like I don't trust the moon man. Is he talking MTV a la Luna? The more they show, it's looking like the Truman. Yo, what I'm saying? Everything is zoomed in, left, right, track. They set it up like a crewman. I be too good at rapping not to do this. Got 600 million views without the music. Hey, the first.
Exactly what that is going over is he states, I'm way too fast for the Gulag. I don't trust y'all like I don't trust the moon man. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I know that there's a man's face on the moon, and that's usually the moon man. And is he talking MTV or La Luna? And then the more they show, it's looking like a Truman, which he's going over the Truman Show, where everything in his reality was controlled for the purpose of being a show. And get what I'm saying? Everything is zoomed in. This is going over the surveillance state that is now in America. Just like throughout the rest of the world, everyone is being watched. There's more cameras than there is people in most of these countries anymore. And that's what you need to understand. They're watching you like a hawk. Big Brother is here. They're watching you. I'd be too good at rapping not to do this. Got 600 million views without the music. Heh. So exactly what he's meaning about right there is he got 600 million views just from doing his news lately. Because An0maly has been going ahead and going into news, and he's more like an independent news broadcaster. Now, he was for Trump, but Trump or not, he's more independent. A lot of people like to ignore that Trump was actually more between than he was a Republican or a Democrat. And then we're going into the other verse. I'm going to go back a bit, so it might be at the other verse.
It's looking like a Truman, yo, what I'm saying? Everything is zoomed in, left, right, track, they set it up like a crewman. I be too good at rapping not to do this. Got 600 million views without the music. Hey, the First Amendment, that's for my mouth. The Second Amendment, that's for my house. I get why you wanna take both, but I ain't going out without a doubt. I ain't going out without a shout. Talking shit like boxes for the clout. But I don't want your money or attention. I just want to get my message out. I'm way too.
What he said right there is the First Amendment, that's for my mouth. Freedom of speech, we need to be able to speak. The Second Amendment, that's for my house, to defend your home. And I get why you want to take both, and that goes over how the fake woke people are wanting to shut everyone up. You sit down and you shut up. That's how it's set. In the Second Amendment, that's for my house, that would go ahead and go over the Black Lives Matter trying to burn everyone's houses down. They tried to burn my house down, and we flippin' are done with it. We have a defendment of our own home. You can defend your own home, and I'm not going to even touch your home. Don't touch any of our homes. And then he goes over, I'm not going out without a bout. I'm not going out without a shout. So he's going to... They're going to take him. He's got flippin' let us all flippin' know. Talking shit like boxers for the clout. And that states that other people are just talking for the clout. But I don't want your money or attention. I just want to get my message out. So not only all he wants to do is just get his message out. And as these repeat, I'll just leave them going. I'll be stopping every 30 seconds. So.
For the Gulag, I ain't getting caught like a pretty much school tag. LC wanna put me on to the food stamps, but I don't want government to make the move. I can't decide if I wanna blind or review that pandemic flow like it's coming out of Wuhan. I just raise race, stay away from humans, but if you want beef, I'm serving up the hood. Hey, I'm way too jacked for the Gulag. I don't stress y'all like I'm just.
I think we all just need to make sure and let others know. We cannot allow a police state and a martial law type thing take over in America. Right now, our capital, it is secured all around like we're in a police state. And you need to look at this, you need to see it, and you need to ask everyone and all of your politicians Why? Are they going to be taking us and putting us into a gulag, be putting us into a camp? What is going to be happening? Because we see that they are becoming more authoritarian, more and more and more, really under Joe Biden.
Man, is he talking MTV along noon? Now the more they show, it's like a truth, man. Get what I'm saying? Everything you zoomed in, left, right, track, they set it up like a crew, man. I be too good at rapping not to do this. Got 600 million views without the music. Hey, messing with me, y'all don't really wanna start. I got soul and spirit in my heart. My mind faster, sharper than the dark. I ain't got a part. America.
Exactly what he was saying there. Messing with me? I won't mess with him. It's too jacked for the gulag, peeps. But y'all don't want to start. And then that's the other part of his verse. And then I got soul and spirit in my heart. And that just goes over how he's not sold his soul. An0maly is not even going to ever sell his soul. And he has a Yahushua, or he probably says Jesus' spirit in his heart. So he feels whole. My mind faster, sharper than a dart. I ain't got a part. So he's meaning I don't have to leave because I know that I'm doing what God wants me to do. And that's exactly what An0maly's, I think, pointing to right there. We'll go ahead and look at these other, the rest of a song that I play for you.
Music, hey, messing with me, y'all don't really wanna start. I got soul and spirit in my heart. My mind faster, sharper than the dark. I ain't got a part. Americana, I'm a legend. I'ma stay till it's heaven. I would rather go out on my feet than have to bow down to the devil. I will not settle. We were some immigrants, now we some very, very lucky citizens. I will not give.
Right there he said, Americana, I'm a legend. And he is a very pro-American artist. His name is An0maly, An0maly, An0maly. And I'm going to stay until it's heaven, in which he's stating he's going to stay in America until it's heaven, until we have all rights. We have everything we need as citizens, and they stop flipping having these corporations and lobbyists being their little whistle twos instead of flipping actually listening to the flipping people. Once they realize it ain't we the corporations, it's instead we the people, these politicians will step over every single one of us, and they don't even care because they're getting paid by not us, by the corporations instead that just don't care at all about anyone but just that green. And then he states, I would rather go on my feet than have to bow down to the devil. And that's about bowing down to that left fake woke culture. How they want you to bow down and apologize, and they want you to do all that, or you're canceled. Well, he ain't gonna bow down to you demons. None of us are going to bow down to the devil. And those who do, you're only saying you did something wrong when you do. Go ahead and play the rest.
And I know they wanna come militant, taking taxes on my dividends. I got the infinite. I know they feel me in Michigan. Even Alabama's into it. I just say roll tide, we go in again. I got them rolls wide like a mission. It may not be different. I know you sick of it. I let these sycophants steady hinting it. They want the gulags for the dissidents. I am a true man and I stay vigilant. I do not.
Exactly what he said there is, I know they want to come militant, taking taxes off my dividends. I got infinite. I know they feel me in Michigan. Because Michigan right now, their little governor is a little tyrant. She's a flippin' tyrant. She is the worst female I've seen that is the governor, because she's becoming little Nazi Hitler. And then Alabama's into it, Because even Alabama's fall into this bull crap. I just say roll tide, we gonna win again. I got them rolls like a Michelin. Man, I be different. I know you sick of it. All this sycophants steady hitting it. They want the gulags for the dissidents, and that's anyone that complains about the government. They want to put anyone who complains about the government into the gulags. Anyone who's against this cancer culture, that's what I call it, because that's what y'all fake woke people are. You're just a cancer on society, screwing everyone up. You're screwing us up. You're getting us all flipping banned. You're censoring us. You're getting us all shut off. You're shutting us up, sitting us down, telling us not to even say a word. Nay, states I am a true man, I stay vigilant. I don't wish for the militant, but I have to say, it's close. I feel intimate. I get him there.
Wish for the militant, but I have to say it's so close. It feels intimate. They move the goalposts like an instrument. I will not go slow to imprisonment. Yeah, I'm way too fast.
Right there, he stated they move the goalposts like an instrument. I will not go slow to imprisonment. And exactly what that means is, around this time, 1 year ago, they said 15 days to slow the spread. And what's it turned into? Over a year. Over a year, they have been shutting people down, forcing little muzzles on our faces, and they don't give a fuck. They're done. They don't care about any of us anymore. They only care about the corporations, and they only care about the lobbyists. They will not listen to any of us. We, the people, are down the tubes. They don't care about you. They only care about their corporations and their lobbyists. The faster you see that, the more you can actually aim the issues straight to who's actually doing it. The flippin' lobbyists and the flippin' corporations.
For the gulag, I'm way too fast for the gulag. I don't look good in the do-rag. Gotta scream and sell a new. Hey, my work ethic is an earth treasure. Yelling her records like I serve better than one throat choke like a surf necklace. Y'all are so gross like a bird breakfast. I be too jacked for the gulag. I ain't getting caught like I was a demon school tag. LC wanna put me on to the food stamps, but I don't want government to make the move.
We can't allow government to make a move into censoring the people. You need to understand this. We can't let them censor us, and we have to stop these corporations and the lobbyists from censoring us right now. You flippin' YouTube, you are lobbyist tube. Facebook, you are lobbyist book. And Twitter, you are lobbyistitter. We know you are lobbyists. We know you pay the politicians to not care that you strip us from our free speech. We know it. We know you all get paid. You all pay the government to not care. And we all know you're paying our politicians off. You're being little lobbyists, throwing them that money. And that's all they care about. That's all these politicians care about is lining their pockets with some cash. They don't care about rights. They don't care about liberty. And they don't care about your human rights or your civil rights. They don't care at all. They just want you to shut up and sit down. And maybe they'll put you in a gulag.
I'm way too fast for the gulag. I don't trust y'all like I don't trust the moon. And is he talking MTV and La Luna? The more they show, it's looking like the truth. And hear what I'm saying? Everything is zoomed in. Like straight traps, I set it up like a crewman. I be too good.
I don't think enough of you understand that we are in 1984 right now. Right now, we are in the Truman Show. They are looking at us. They are seeing what we're saying. Everything's zoomed in. Left, right trap. They set up like a crew, man. They are looking at us. They are seeing us, and they are controlling your every moment because they control the main talking points in the news. A lot of the main talking points are created by them. And don't you act like you don't know this.
Rapping out that dude that's got 600 million views without the music. Hey, the First Amendment, that's for my mouth. The Second Amendment, that's for my house. I get why you wanna take both, but I ain't going, no doubt. I ain't going now without a shout. Talking shit like boxes for the clout. But I don't want your money or attention, I just wanna get my message out. Standing on a cruise to Panama till my skin darker than Kamala. Keep it too real for the camera. Y'all a fantasy like a Camelot. I said, standing on a
Right there he said, tanning on a cruise to Panama, till my skin darker than Kamala. Keep it too real for the camera. Y'all are fantasy like a Camelot. Or Camelot. So he's stating that you're fantasy like King Arthur. So he's tanning on a cruise to Panama. And this won't take much time for An0maly. Till his skin is darker than Kamala. Kamala Harris. I know her name is really said in a weird way, and it's one of those two. That's all I know. Because every time I try to say her name correctly, I then say the opposite one. So, it's Kamala or Kamala. One of those two.
Cruise to Panama till my skin darker than Camelot. Keep it too real for the camera. Y'all a fantasy like a Camelot. We out. I'm telling y'all, don't mess with me this year. Stay in your lane. But don't be out here pushing psyops and disinfo.
Right there, he states that you should not be pushing psyops and disinfo. And I agree. Don't be trying to push these psyops and these disinfo on the people. It's hard enough to understand the flippin' truth because we have to go looking all around for it. Used to at least be able to find the real news in the news. But now it's all these opinions and everyone just ignoring the truth. And this is An0maly's Too Jacked for the Gulag. It's on Spotify, it's on YouTube. I hope you look into that. He's a really good artist. This song I would give him a 5 out of 5. I really like this song. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye.
Exclusive designs are found at Truth to Freedom. Buy a shirt today, or a hoodie. We have the best freedom designs on anything. Americana Legends, Design Series, monsters like Bigfoot. Exclusive brands exist on Truth to Freedom, like the music brand, Bash. Great and unique designs. Another exclusive brand, existing on Truth to Freedom, is Noir. Elegant and noir-themed designs. Americana designs exist. Show your patriotism. Show you are filled with the American spirit. Show them all.